It's going to be hard. I love this church. I love the children and families that I serve. And while I love everything about my job, I've recently discovered that sometimes in life, you can step away from a job that you love because you're needed somewhere else. Over the past few months, I've felt a strong calling to better serve my family during this season of life. I desire to be fully present for Grant, Jake, and Jason. I long for more time with my boys in the summers and during the busiest seasons of children's ministry, especially amidst these crucial teenage years. I wish for more concentrated time with my parents, who moved to Greensboro several years ago. I want to give my best to my family. So after much discernment, prayers, tears, they just keep coming, and conversations with Alan about how to possibly make it all work, it's become clear to me that my presence and my availability to my family is where I'm being called right now. Therefore, I've made the difficult decision to resign from my position as the minister to children and families at First Baptist Greensboro, with my last day being on Sunday, October 31st. You all have been gracious to me in giving me the freedom to reimagine children's ministry and to implement new ideas. My unconventional ways of teaching children about Jesus have been welcomed and embraced. Being the children's ministry has allowed me to have fun while teaching children how to love and to live like Jesus. I've been given the privilege of walking life with families with kids, forming close relationships, teaching and leading, and helping kids to know that they are beloved children of God. You've provided me the space to challenge children to think critically about what it means to be inclusive. You've helped me to welcome children just as they are, with their varying abilities and personalities. I've been part of the most sacred moments of baby dedications, baptisms, and spiritual formation. I've grieved losses and rejoiced in celebrations with you. I've done this work with amazing church members, children, families, and volunteers. And I get to do this holy work alongside of the most gifted and supportive colleagues, people who I absolutely adore. I never imagined leaving my job here at FBC, but God has given me a peace and a confidence in knowing that sometimes you can love what you do, but you can be called somewhere else. And right now, I'm being called to serve my family. You are my church. This is my community of faith. And this will continue to be where my family and I will worship. And I will do everything needed to support the transitions ahead. I don't take for granted how loved and valued that I am here at First Baptist Greensboro. Your kind words, encouragement, and support during my time serving here have been a true gift. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Well, you hear the heart and the passion that characterizes everything Christina does, and certainly is all over and around this decision. And we, as a church, we offer nothing but our love and our support to Christina and her family. But this is hard news. I never imagined not working with Christina McCord. And when we first began discussing this, I want you to know, on your behalf, I tried everything I could to help us think of all of the options because we love Christina and we value her work, and also because we as a church and as an organization, we want to be a place that is as good a place as there can be for a talented and committed working parent to have balance and to thrive in all parts of life and work, particularly amidst a pandemic. And so we are committed to that and did what we could, but ultimately we understand this decision. We support our friend and her family in a decision that is clear and strong and healthy, and we absolutely believe that God is in the midst of it all. Church, we will be working to transition well, to continue that standard of excellence in children's ministry that Christina has led, and we are grateful for all of the time Christina will give us in supporting that. As you heard, October 31st means there are 6 weeks left for us to do good and important work together in this formal relationship, but we are also so grateful that Christina and the McCord family will remain a part of us as church family. That means a lot to all of us, but it means a lot especially to our kids. And so kids, you can know that you will continue to know Miss Christina as a trusted friend, as a fierce supporter of you, and as a wonderful example of what it means to try to do what you believe God is calling you to do. We will, of course, have more time to celebrate Christina, all the ways she's contributed to the life of our church and will in the future. But today, as we are transitioning outside in just a moment, you can certainly find her and offer her a word of love and support.